I've got an autumnal card with the linear leaf background to show you some fun things you can do with that. So here it is. And this is one of the new smaller size backgrounds. It's like 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, I believe. I'll double check that, but that's part of our background collection. I'm going to use the Sycamore branch with it as well as a little bit of an accent. And I have a sentiment from the Sweet Wishes Clear stamp set from Creative Expressions. Pop those to the side. And let me just give you a quick measurement on this. I've had a lot of people ask me for some smaller backgrounds, so 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. It doesn't have an outside cutting edge, so you can make it whatever size you want it to be ultimately. I've gone ahead and cut two, a white one and a black one, and I've offset them, and I've left a little bit of a border on there, maybe 5/8 of an inch all the way around, because I wanted to have a little area there just for holding on to and whatnot. But as you can see, this design has been done in rows of different leaves, and it's not necessarily a positive and negative, but your veins in the leaves are different. So one is the vein is there, and the next one it's cut out. So in that respect, it is like a positive and negative. But you can cut it into strips and use it as borders, or you can use it as a background. You can continuously cut it across if you want a larger background. Lots of different things you can do with that. So I just wanted to show you one idea I had. So I've cut these both, put them together, and then I've done some strips of white card covered with a sticky adhesive sheet. So I'm just going to peel these off, and these are about 5/8 inch wide. So I think I'll start with the one in the middle, and I'm just going to cover that section from the back. Okay, turn it over, and I'm going to just make sure it's good and adhered there. I'm going to bring in some of my polished silk glitter, and I'm going to start with the darkest color in the center. This is dark bronze. Pop that lid off, and I need a piece of copy paper underneath. So we are just going to put some glitter right down the center there. Just burnish it into that sticky sheet and tap off the extra bit. And I think it's helpful if you can use a tissue just to wipe off the extra bit from the outside there. And the other thing that I think is really important is when you're doing this, and I've got a piece of copy paper here for the extra, you don't want to use the same piece of copy paper for each of the glitters. You want to get rid of that, or at least turn it inside out and use another one, because you'll contaminate your colors otherwise. So I'm going to bring over the second one here and bring back my guy. Let's move that to the side for a second. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to just tidy up some of this glitter that's gotten everywhere. So I'm going to do the 2 rows on either side of that. So I've got 2 more here. Peel them off and just pop them down right next to that. And that side, and just make sure to cover your section. Just give it a good push. I'm going to just hold that and push down on there so it's good and adhered. So the next one I'm going to use is Sahara Gold. So now we'll bring back a new piece of copy paper and put that over that one. A little bit there and there. See, make sure I get enough on there. Adhere that into it. Just burnish it down into that sticky adhesive sheet. Get it all into those cutout vein areas. Okay. Tap it off, and let me just get a clean area on the tissue here. Wipe that off and pop this back into our container. Okay, so I don't want to use that one anymore. Move that to the side. And let me just tidy. I'm a little messy. How can you not be with glitter? But move that over. And the last section here, I'm going to do on either side. Put that down. Just pop it right next to that. And get this one started. Oops, wrong side. Let's try that one. There we go. Put that on here. Okay. Peel that up Let me make sure I'm on there really well. I'm going to just move that across it so I'm nice and adhered. And the last section, we will use penny copper. Love this color, it's so pretty. And just burnish it in as well. On both sides, get into all those little veins. Okay, tap off the extra bit. And take your tissue, wipe it all down. There we go. Set that to the side. Let's tidy this one back into the container. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to just get rid of some of this extra glitter here. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, so bring our piece back and you can see you've got beautiful striped colors of the glitter coming through that linear design. Just love that. So, got it everywhere. Going to pop that onto our backing with some mounting foam. Put a piece here. Put a piece here. And I've just gone with a white on white matte behind it. And I wanted to accent it with a couple of the sycamore branch. So now what you can do is just bring in a little teeny bit of Cosmic Shimmer glue on each of those leaves. Put it on there. Give it a little bit of a wipe across them. And bring in a bit of paper there. And I'm going to use a little bit of white, the Frosted Sparkle Glitterbitz on it. Just like that. So you can see, just adds a lovely little sparkle to that. I've got some here that I've already done that are dry. So I'm going to bring those across. I'm going to put one of them across the top, just as a pretty ornament. And because they have a right and a left facing, you can use that arc on your card. And I've got two more here and a sentiment. Now I've cut the sentiment out with a little bit of a Pierce flag there, and I'm just going to take and add tiny bit of a point to the top by hand, a little bit like that. Put some glue down there, pop that right off the corner, and we will use our sycamore branch across that, like that, and like this, and just hide the top of that. Crisscross those ever so nicely, and I think that's a beautiful card. So easy to do. Lovely, lovely, lovely look to it, very clean. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, our YouTube channel has so many more videos for you to watch.